Welcome to the Disneyland Hotel. The Disneyland Hotel is yet another wonderful on-site resort here at the Disneyland Park. Another one I highly recommend adding to your list. It is the original first accommodations you could stay on when visiting Disneyland here in SoCal. We have lots to explore in the 3 different towers of this resort, so as always, we're not going to waste any time. Let's roll it.
The Disneyland Hotel lives on the eastern side of the downtown Disney district. It is comprised of 3 towers, including the Fantasy Tower, the Adventure Tower, and the Frontier Tower. In addition to that, we also have the Discovery Tower, which is where all of the villas are housed. First off, we're going to start off in the Fantasy Tower, which is the main entry you'll most likely be stepping into when checking into the resort. The reception area is so beautiful. It is very colorful without being too bright or very loud. I also really love these teacup seats that are scattered throughout the seating area here in reception. This is really fun and really cool, and overall just really sets the vibe for what you're about to be walking into. And if you couldn't tell already, this is your most family-friendly hotel. Right off to the side of the reception area, we have the Fantasia shop. Now, this is kind of like your standard gift shop, except you may see an artist actually working on an animated design or drawing from an animated film by Disney, in addition to being able to shop for pretty much anything you might think you'd need in the store, whether it's shirts, bags, sweatpants, very similar to the Grand Californian. Again, anything you think you might need, you will find in here. And of course, we have the 70th themed merch to celebrate Disneyland's 70 years here in SoCal. Now, one of the things you will notice walking around is that there is a lot of art. They have some beautiful drawn photos, watercolors, and a lot of artwork that really pays tribute to the past and origins of the Disneyland Hotel. You can continue exploring the main lobby area with this photo booth, and then right across on the opposite side of the wall, we have this wonderful memorabilia area. So this houses a lot of items from Disneyland Resort from the beginning and opening of the hotel and theme park to more current years. Now, we are in the holiday season, so they did have this photo op area set up with various times where you could take photos with Santa and or some characters during the holiday season. So Disneyland Hotel opened on October 5th, 1955, just about 3 months after Disneyland Park opened. It was originally a motor inn owned and operated by Jack Rather, and Walt Disney was able to create a partnership in order to have accommodations available for guests to come and stay longer when they're visiting the actual theme park. Over time, the hotel has been downsized to the 3 main towers we know today and the Discovery Tower, which houses the villas. And unfortunately, while none of the original buildings still exist, we do have a lot more modern aspects to accommodate the families and the different travelers that come through to spend time at Disneyland Resort. We also have the monorail station that is right next to the hotel that easily transports guests throughout the Disneyland theme park. Again, going back to the theme of paying tribute to the past of Disneyland's history, we have a ton of photographs here that show the very early beginnings of the creation of the theme park, some featuring Walt, some featuring other celebrities like Nat King Cole and political figures. Again, they have done a phenomenal job of really incorporating the history of both the resort and the hotel throughout the lobbies to really help you get a sense of how much history has been infused and is still considered to this day with everything that's done to maintain the resort and hotels. Next, we're making our way to the Frontier Tower, and you might have guessed it, this is themed to Frontierland within the Disneyland Park. So one of my favorite things about this area is not only the overall theming, because I truly love Frontierland, but we have a replica of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad here, and it is scaled exactly like how you'll find it in the park. I love the mini caricatures inside of the ride, and you'll see different areas where the train is actually going through the various parts of this coaster, which is so much fun. But again, we get to see the theme really brought out through the lobby and the artwork, and again with this replica here in the middle. Next to Frontier Tower, we have Adventure Adventure Tower. And again, in case you couldn't have guessed, this is themed to Adventureland within Disneyland Park. Similarly to Frontier Tower, we have nods in the artwork to the actual land within the theme park, pretty much throughout the lobby area here. But one aspect that is really cool is that they have models from Jungle Cruise available on display. So a lot of times when animated features or animatronics are being created, 3D models are made first based on the drawings to help the developers create what the upcoming animatronic will look like. Now, in terms of the accommodations for a Disneyland Hotel, the theming again really ties into the animated classics a lot of us grew up with. Rooms include standard views, premium views, deluxe views, and suites. But if you're looking for a roomier experience, a little bit more space, or you're traveling with a large party, then you'll definitely enjoy the villas in the Discovery Tower. Now, one thing that's really cool, before stepping in, I highly recommend taking a left to the exterior side of the tower so that you can take a look at these color palettes. Now, you may be wondering why they're here, or just assuming they're for colorful decoration, but they're actually color palettes of Disney animated films. So you can see how these were used and how they kind of incorporate some main colorways throughout the creation of these films. So Lion King, for example, we have lots of earth tones in the colors chosen. Princess and the Frog, we have the notorious green coming up a lot because that was one of the main colors featured throughout. And what's also really interesting is over time, these change. So you might see a different pattern during your different visits. One time you might see Frozen, another time you might see Jungle Book. So that's something unique and fun to keep an eye on anytime you come and visit the hotel. The villas definitely provide a unique experience of their own. Again, these are great if you're traveling with a large party or you just need some extra room to spread out. You'll find a lot more sleeping accommodations available, and again, just a lot more room overall.
So the Disneyland Hotel definitely has more of a family-friendly vibe. So if you're looking for that, this is probably the resort you're going to want to book. So let's take a look around and see what you can enjoy if you have some extra time on your hands.
Now, in terms of food, back in the Fantasy Tower, we do have the Broken Spell Lounge. Now, this includes small bites and exclusive drinks such as various glasses of wine or even specialty cocktails like the Old Fashioned or the Basil Blackberry Bramble. So this is a wonderful place to kind of get a nice, calm, chill, relaxing vibe. Or you can pop on over next door to Goofy's Kitchen. This is an all-you-can-eat buffet with surprise character appearances and is very popular. Reservations do apply. If you want to step outside for something quick in the morning, you can head to the coffee house where they have things like Joffrey's coffee and even some pastries, coffees, and other beverages you can do a quick grab and go. This has one of the nicest views of the pool area of the 3 main resort hotels on the property. Within the middle of this area, we have Tangaroa Terrace. Now, this is such a fun tropical bar and grill. You'll find items like short rib steak and eggs and the Tangaroa toast with a citrus custard and guava syrup. Really unique items on the menu, and the hours are great. You can come for breakfast, lunch, or dinner and take part in the outdoor seating area to enjoy the great weather, along with some indoor seating as well. If you want to explore a little bit more, on the opposite side, you do have Trader Sam's, which is known for its specialty cocktails and beverages. Another great thing about the resort is the outdoor areas. We have this beautiful gazebo that is often used for special events like weddings, and you can have wonderful pictures taken out here or ceremonies themselves. And we have another gazebo as well. This one may not necessarily be used for events, but it is a great way to kind of just sit down, take in the ambiance, and enjoy some peace and quiet in the nature of the Disneyland Hotel.
Let's run through how much it would cost to stay at the Disneyland Hotel.
Now, if you're looking to book around this time, so within this month of January, you're going to see pricing start in the upper 500s and kind of go up from there. Again, we have rooms that include standard rooms, premium rooms, and deluxe rooms. But again, you're looking at around a $500 to $600 rate if you're booking during off season right now. However, if we push forward a little bit into the summertime, you are going to see those rates increase because now we're looking at actual peak season. So summer is a very popular time. A lot of people are going to be looking at the hotel to book their stays for their vacations. So you're going to see that creep up closer to 600, if not tip over a little bit higher than that. Now, keep in mind, we are looking at these prices right now in January. The prices may go up as we get into February, March, April, and May, as we get closer to those peak seasons, just based on availability and again getting into those more popular times of the year when more and more people are looking to book their stay at this hotel.
Thank you so much for joining me here at the Disneyland Hotel. This is a beautiful resort, and again, more of a family-friendly resort. So if that's what you're looking for, this is the place to be. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!